Hi, my name's Eli, and this is How to 180 with me and Birken.
Hello.
Okay, well, the first place that I learned 180s was out of like a medium-sized bank, like one that you're really comfortable like just jumping out of, and like have whatever other tricks you have. Like, I don't know, what tricks do you learn before 180s? Like,
A foot plant. Like, I don't know. What do you do before 180?
one-handers, that kind of thing. I don't know. Whatever you guys have, just like your most comfortable spot that you can carry momentum out of. And the first thing that you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to like turn a little bit and then like lean back a little bit, just so your bike kind of like lifts up off the front wheel and you're like popping off your back wheel to turn around. And like I learned them just kind of like before I did them, I just kind of like would be on my bike, like not on my pedals, and I just kind of go like this, and that helped me. Like I just like run on a sidewalk and do that, and that helped. Birken, how did you learn?
I did like kind of like disasters on banks, but don't do that because it'll create a bad habit, and then it's gonna be really hard for you to like actually learn how to do it out of a bank.
And you're gonna get into the habit of casing, and when you start spinning upstairs and stuff, then you're not gonna be able to clear them.
Yeah. So just pop like at the end of the bank. Don't try and pop early. It may seem less scary, but just go right for it. You'll be fine.
So you saw the difference between me and him. I popped early and I cased the bank and I didn't have enough speed to keep faking. He popped at the top and popped really high and off of his back wheel, and he had enough time to spin the whole way around and keep going backwards.
Keep in mind, you don't have to pop off your back wheel when you start. Like, you can always learn just by like off front wheel like this. That's how everyone's gonna learn it.
But it is better to learn like off your back wheel, because then it makes learning 360s, 540s, and so on and so forth easier. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to want to do is learn how to fakie. And you can either use that same bank that you're trying to learn out of, or you can use a quarter pipe like I will be showing you.
The guy, yeah, I hate him.
There's a couple different ways to fakie. You can either like just like continuously spin backwards, or you can like let your cranks like spin your feet backwards. I recommend like right in between. Birken, what do you have to say about fakies?
I don't know. I can tell you how to get out of them. Like what you said, pretty much. I'll just cut this part out.
Well, another thing about them is like when you're faking, you don't want to be like super far back, like so that your front wheel comes up. But you also don't want to be super far forwards, so that when you go to half cab out, you aren't like nollying or nose manualing out. Just that'll increase your stability. Just kind of like be like when you're going backwards, just be like your normal riding position.
Yeah, now we're good.
There's a lot of different 180 variations, like foot jam 180, 180 bar, 180 X up. Like, list goes on. But
180 sliders, 180 ETs, 180 tail whips. The list goes on literally forever, because you can do any trick you want with a 180. You can even do a 360 with a 180 and just do a 540. So once you get better at the trick, you'll be able to start doing them in more places and be more comfortable with them. So here's a few variations that you can do.
Oh, like my favorite is 180 bar, but you can do them like off of pretty much anything.
You can do them up stuff. You can do 180 sliders, 180 bars, 180 crank flips.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching our video. I hope it helped.
More to come in the future.
Keep riding.
Yeah.